What's good, beautiful people? Derek Jackson here. So I sent the email out earlier talking about evolved men and all that good stuff. And one of my subscribers, she asked me, she was like, why is it, I get all the evolved men stuff, but why is it that I keep attracting broken men? It seems like every dude that I come across, they need some type of therapy. They got raised bad. They done been through this trauma, that trauma. They can't receive love. They can't communicate, blah, blah, blah. Why is it that every man that I attract seems to have something like this in common? So first off, let me just dispel the whole myth that if you attract broken men, there must be something broken inside of you. I don't believe that at all. As a matter of fact, I believe that if you attract broken men, like more than the average, because we know all women attract all types of men, right? But if you attract more broken men than the average, the reason may be because your love is the very thing that would have kept them from being broken in the first place. So on the subconscious level, they walk around perpetually desperate for it. So they yearn for it, and whenever they come across you, you may mistake that yearning and desperation for persistence. Like he putting pressure. Yeah, he may be, but from an unhealthy, desperate, voided place, you know? So basically like this, if your comforting touch, your physical affection feels like the very physical safety he never experienced before he learned to just push people away as a survival mechanism, that type of broken man is going to be more attracted to you. If your words of affirmation feel like the self-esteem that he never truly developed before he started turning to validation and things like money and maybe status, women, etc., that type of broken man is going to be more drawn to you, like on a subconscious level, won't even be on purpose. Or if your energy is just therapeutic in general, you know, and because it comes from a really real place. If it's therapeutic, a broken man won't really even know what to do with it, but he'll always want to be near it. He'll always want to have access to it, and it won't even be intentional. You know, I think a lot of people shame broken men, like, women are not rehab centers for broken men, which I agree. But let me make it clear that, you know, men don't typically choose to be broken, just like women don't typically choose to be broken. And a lot of broken men are good men, just like a lot of broken women are good women. But you can have a good baseball bat. If you try to use it in a game, guess what? Your results ain't gonna be that impressive. And the same thing goes with broken men. So it's not about whether or not the man is good or bad. It's about whether or not he's gonna leave his woman in good or bad shape just for trying to love him. This is why I always make the distinction as not whether good or bad, but whether or not he's evolved. Because an evolved man, of course, we want to know that people can go into a relationship 100% healed, totally unscathed. But it don't always work like that, you know? So an evolved man may have some emotional flaws, may have some emotional healing he has to do, but he's taking ownership over those things. He knows how to not project his trauma onto the woman that tries to love him. He knows how to not depend 100% on his woman to fix him and everything about him. He understands that in order to be in that relationship and be healthy with that woman, he has to already be addressing those things or stay away from that woman until he's addressing those things that will protect her from the most broken version of himself. You know, and of course, an evolved man is also going to want an evolved woman. Actually, matter of fact, 7 key traits, especially in an evolved woman, for all of that work that they're doing to evolve to the best versions of themselves. Now, if you want more on that conversation, I go in way more in depth in my free training I just did, The Secrets to Making an Evolved Man Crave You. So click the link down in the caption on the bio, wherever you see, if you want access to that free training. But the moral of the story is this: if you realize that you attract more broken men than the average, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. You just got to understand what boundaries it's going to take to get into a safe, healthy relationship with him, and also look for him to take ownership over addressing all of that brokenness before you come along. Otherwise, he may end your ability to both give and receive love that y'all both need. So be careful. But those are just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Again, free access to my training, Secrets to Making an Evolved Man Crave You, is available now at the link down in the caption or in the bio. Holla at y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.